Pisces is the most mysterious sign of the zodiac. They combine deep intuition, a subtle sense of the world, and a strength that is difficult to explain with logic. They live on the edge of reality and dreams, seeing more than they say and feeling more than they show. Their energy is gentle yet powerful, hidden yet all-pervasive. Pisces are capable of what others consider impossible. At the same time, they often doubt themselves because they feel more than they can explain with words. In this video, I will discuss the qualities that make Pisces one of the most underestimated and, at the same time, most dangerous signs of the zodiac. And at the very end, you will learn how Pisces can harness their power in the new year so that it works for them, not against them. And it is this finale that will put many things into perspective. Let's start with the fact that their intuition borders on clairvoyance. Their intuition isn't just a well-developed sense of smell, but a subtle tool of awareness that bypasses conventional logic. They don't need facts, evidence, or chains of reasoning. So what's the point of logic if the answer comes in the form of a dove in a dream or repeating numbers on a microwave? They simply feel it with every fiber of their being. Sometimes they can't even explain where the answer came from, but it's impossible to doubt it. And here's where the first paradox arises. The most dangerous quality of Pisces isn't intuition itself, but how rarely they trust it early in life. But once trust develops, they are unstoppable. There's a moment that almost no one talks about, yet it's the most frightening. This is the moment when Pisces stop feeling, not because they don't care, but because they've felt for everyone for too long. During this period, they become quiet, cold, as if detached from reality. Their empathy seems to shut off, and with it, the familiar warmth we've become so accustomed to disappears. And most importantly, they possess the amazing gift of disappearing while remaining irreplaceable. Today, they can be the center of your universe, enveloping you in warmth, acceptance, and understanding. And tomorrow, they can simply dissolve like the morning mist, leaving no explanations or reproaches. With Pisces, you never know whether the relationship is over or whether they've simply gone off to meditate for 2 months. And the most dangerous thing about this is that as soon as they leave, you begin to painfully miss not the person, but the depth they provided. You suddenly realize you tried to hold on to the ocean, but all that's left in your hands is a cool emptiness. And they also harbor the power of the ocean. In appearance, Pisces resemble a quiet backwater or the serene surface of a morning lake, creating an impression of softness and pliability. However, this apparent passivity conceals within itself a primal, immense strength. When Pisces truly decide to achieve something, this power is unleashed. They are impossible to deviate from their path, because they don't go against the world, they go with it. But this is where they are underestimated again. Pisces see signs where others pass by. For them, the world is never random. Where the average person sees a collection of disparate events, Pisces read a coherent narrative of the universe. A random feather at their feet, repeating numbers on a clock, strange encounters or dreams. For them, all these are not coincidences, but clues. And those who can read this language are always one step ahead of the rest. Moreover, Pisces are masters of invisible influence. They are capable of changing the space around them without even fully realizing it. Sometimes, just one glance or presence from them is enough to change the course of events. And people begin to act according to an unspoken script. And then you sit all day wondering, did you change your mind? Or did Pisces just happen to pass by? Few people realize how powerful a competitive spirit Pisces possess when faced with a truly challenging task. Don't let their gentleness and detachment fool you. Behind this quietude lies a cool calm, an iron will, and a burning desire to see things through. And if you make the mistake of underestimating them, Pisces will do everything in their power and tenacity to leave you far behind. But the most delicate moment comes later. When Pisces are underestimated, at first it seems as if nothing is happening. They don't argue, they don't prove themselves, and they don't seek revenge. They simply withdraw internally. They stop investing, supporting, and feeling for both. And it's at this point that people begin to lose their footing, not understanding what exactly has changed. Everything seems to be the same. But there's less strength, less luck, less warmth. Pisces are also dangerous because they don't need it. They don't need to hold on to people, relationships, or promises to feel whole. They truly thrive alone, in their own world, in their own depths. And a person who isn't afraid to be alone is always the most unpredictable. You can't control someone who isn't afraid to leave. But there's another level that's rarely discussed. Pisces receive clues from dreams. They are ruled by Neptune, the planet of dreams, intuition, and imagination. For Pisces, dreams aren't fantasies, but a source of information. Names, but they're answers, images, and premonitions come to them. They can dream as if they already live in this reality, and over time, it begins to materialize. Their imagination is directly connected to their inner strength. Furthermore, they know how to be a victim without actually being one. Being around them, you get the feeling that they need saving. They don't ask directly. They just look like they're struggling. Pisces don't ask for help. They just look sadly out the window, and you're already bringing them a blanket, tea, and your soul. And then suddenly, you realize that Pisces has long since overcome this and stands confidently, while you're left devastated. And the strangest thing is, it's impossible to blame them, because all this was done voluntarily, and they're also impossible to contain. Trying to control Pisces is like trying to squeeze water in your fist. The more pressure you exert, the faster it slips away. Pisces may seem close, but their spirit always remains free. This is the element of water, fluid, changeable, and unbound. Let's move on. Pisces are true spiritual chameleons. They are able to understand the motives of the most diverse people because echoes of many destinies reside within their souls. This gives them the ability to adapt to any conditions and any people without losing their essence. Now, about their soft appearance. But they are ruled by Neptune. Pisces is the planet of illusions, fog, and depth. Where others get lost and drown, Pisces feel at home. They live in this fog and can breathe where others struggle. Moreover, they are silent keepers of secrets. Pisces see right through people, reading hidden motives, fears, and shadows of the past. They often know more about a person than they are willing to admit. But the true strength of Pisces lies in silence. They do not use this knowledge against others. But always remember, Pisces also have access to the Akashic records. They're familiar with a strange feeling, as if they're remembering something they've never experienced in this life, a longing for places they've never been, knowledge without a source, a sense of the ancientness of their own soul. All these aren't fantasies, but echoes of the experience of many incarnations. This is why conversations with Pisces often leave a feeling of depth and meaning. And finally, about how to harness this power in the new year. In the new year, it's important for Pisces to stop doubting themselves and their strength. Stop trying to save everyone and give away all their energy. Start choosing themselves without guilt. Listen to your intuition. Even when logic contradicts you, walk away from what weighs you down. When Pisces stop being a support for everyone and become a support for themselves, their power ceases to be chaotic and transforms into a force capable of changing lives. That's all for now. If you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more interesting videos about your sign.